Hey y'all. Hey Judy. Let me know if you guys can see me. What's up, Scott? Universe Within. Can you guys type 1 in the chat if you can see me? Can you guys type 1 in the chat if you can see me? I don't know if you guys can see me. I don't know if it's live yet. Hey, we're getting some 1s in the chat. Hey. Yeah. Yes. What up, Rex? Hey, John. From New York. Hey, Erica, Jasmine, Steven, Universe Within, Selena, Mimo. Scarch said, and it died. What if? No, we got a good amount of charge. Hey, Judy. So what's up? Do you guys like how I pre-scheduled it like an hour in advance? I think that's helpful. Hey, Chris. Thank you. You guys, this trip has been absolutely insane. And right now I am at a location. You said yes? Yes, you guys like it in advance? Okay, I'll remember that. I'll start doing it in advance. Hey Manny, said how are you doing? I'm doing good. A little spooked, a little hungry, but I'm doing good. Judy said yes in advance. Hey Amber. Hey Evelyn. Hey Chuck. How you doing? Long time. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been on here. Hey Holly. Order pizza again? They would 100% not deliver pizza to me where I am. I'm literally on a mountain. And I'm surprised I have Wi-Fi right now. I'm on a mountain surrounded by woods at this little house. It's like a little tiny house in the middle of nowhere. But there are like a couple houses around. Like the owners of the tiny house are over here. So that's pretty cool. You know, if someone tried to murder me, I could run to one of the houses, but there's not a whole lot of houses out here where I am. It's like small town vibes, middle of nowhere vibes, but also like, yeah. At least tell us that you have dinner though. Okay, something happened. I don't get to eat dinner right now. Chelsea's a mountain girl now, said Mimo. For real, dude. Okay, you guys, you wouldn't believe it, but I literally camped out in these woods. I camped out in these freaking woods, and it was so haunted. It was so scary. And like, dude, so much like bad happened. So much bad happened. I don't know if I would ever do it again. I don't know. I literally thought I was going to get eaten by an animal. Something was stalking me the whole time. And at one point, it sounded like a tree was falling over. Something crawled down from the freaking tree. And I didn't get to eat that night either because of the animals out here. And Evelyn said, wow, be safe. I'm trying. I don't know. Ghost stole her food. But I recorded it. I recorded the stuff. So you guys are going to have some crazy videos coming out pretty soon. Good night, Eric. Hey, shout out to David. It said, hello, friends. How you doing? Member for 2 months. Hey. Shout out to all my members on this live stream, too. What up? Thank you for your support. Chuck said killing it. Yeah. Do you have pepper spray? I do. I had a weapon though. That's the thing. I actually prepared in advance with a weapon. So I had one on me at all times, and I'm glad I did, because at one point I did think I was gonna have to use it, and it was just scary. It was scary. I literally had to evacuate the campsite that I was at that night because of like some crazy stuff, which you guys will see in the video. Armed and dangerous. Yeah. Hey, Orlando. Hey, what up? The past master said, hey, Chelsea, have fun, but stay safe. Hey, I appreciate the donation. Thank you. You need a cameraman? Chuck, if I could afford a cameraman, I would do that. I definitely would. Make life a lot easier. And that's why you need a really big dog. Yeah. It would have been a lot safer if I was out there with a big dog. Let me tell you what, when you are out in the middle of the woods by yourself, you really, once nightfall hits, like during the day, it wasn't as bad to hike out there. But during night, every single noise like freaks you out. And like, you realize how vulnerable you are. And at one point I seen eyeballs. This is how I knew there was an animal there, because I seen eyeballs. And I was like, I don't know what to do in this situation. It literally went across my mind, I actually don't know what to do right now. And that was not a good feeling. I had to, live and learn for that one. John said, I've only had 1 or 2 creepy experiences in the woods, but I love the seclusion and the lifestyle. See, I like the seclusion, but, oh, I didn't tell you guys, I went out there without a tent. So I was trying to wild camp with nothing but a blanket, because I still don't have a tent. So you seen eyes watching you, Craig? Yes. Yes, I did. It was crazy. Girl, you need a Winnebago. Kyle, for real. You're brave for that. I don't know how brave I actually felt. I want to come work for her. Maybe one day. I do plan on getting somebody like to travel with me if I can afford it one day. Hey Rex. That's such a cute sticker. Thank you. I appreciate the donation. I do. Evelyn said it's so crazy out here nowadays. It is though. Glad to see you are okay. What happened with the last life? Someone tried robbing you. Okay, so it was kind of like a carjacking kind of thing. So it's kind of complicated. I'll start from the beginning of the story. So I went to, basically on this trip, I went with someone on this trip, and they had to be on a movie set, and I drove to the movie set, and I was waiting to make sure everything was good. It was like a parking lot where everybody met up for the movie set. And hey Janice, thank you for the dono. But there's like a parking lot that all the cast and crew meet up at before going into like shuttles and shuttle buses to the movie set. And I was sitting in the car waiting for waiting to get the word that I could leave and go off on my adventure and film videos for you guys. And I'm sitting in this parking lot, and it was kind of a shady parking lot. There was like people walking by, and I kind of tried to ignore it because I didn't think anyone would mess with me, because a lot of people were kind of meeting up there at that parking lot. And so I would just I kept trying to tell myself, like, don't worry about it. And I was sitting in this seat right here. This is the passenger side, because the person that I was with was in the driver's seat. But I was sitting here and I was like lounging, trying to get some work done, replying to emails and like all this stuff. Hey, Skyrit. Every 5 minutes or so, I keep getting booted. Is that some kind of hint? No, Skyrich, I think that's happening to a lot of people. Thank you for the donation, but I do think that's happening because I see the numbers going down and I see a bot in the chat, and I'm wondering if that bot is kicking people out. I was actually thinking about it. And again, said Skyrich, Skyrich, I want you here. Nobody kicks Skyrich out, but I don't think that's what's happening. I think the bot in here, there's like a bot that's asking if you want to be friends and like all this like weird stuff. It keeps refreshing. Yeah, I keep getting kicked. I think that's what it is. I think it's the bot. It keeps refreshing and it's fine. It might also be Wi-Fi connection. But Skyrich, I want you here. I also used your backpack you made me. YouTube's been messing up all day. That's weird, not happening to me. I just got in here. What's going on? Hey, Kelsey. But it could also be Wi-Fi because I am in the middle of nowhere. Like, look at this. Literally, this is the little tiny house that I'm at, but it's on the side of a mountain and it's all woods. There's also a bobcat out there, which is why I can't eat dinner tonight because I waited too late. And it's out there like making that bobcat call. Like there's dogs barking and it's like out there wandering around. So I waited too late to cook dinner outside with you guys. I mean, I can eat dinner inside the tiny house though, so I'll do that after the live stream. But I like planned on cooking for you guys, and I wanted to do like an outdoor cooking thing. But I heard that bobcat and like I got scared. I was like, this isn't worth it. I don't want to die. Dollface said, oh no, a bobcat wandering around. I'm cool on that. For real. I even asked Google how many people have died from bobcats out here. What state are you in? I can't tell you. I can't tell you, but it's not Florida. It's way up north. Bobcat country. That is crazy, said Dawn. I wonder if we could hear it. Let me put the window down. We'll see if we can hear it. Oh. Where's the push? Oh, I don't have the key fob in here. Dang. How many did Google say? It didn't say a number. It just came up with like all the stories of these bobcats that had rabies and were like jumping on people, and it said like some guy yeeted a bobcat that had rabies. It was kind of interesting. But oh, finish telling us about the carjacking. ADHD, you know? So let's get into it. Basically, I was sitting here in the car and I was lounging like right here. I had my feet up on the dash. I was working on some stuff here. And then you have this driver's side was empty at the time. Carjacking, said Kelsey. Yeah, this dude, I think that's what he was trying to do. Let me tell you the story and you guys can give me your perspective because that seemed like it. So I was laying over here and this one guy walked by and like kind of surrounded the car. It was a bad area. It was a really bad area. But they were kind of like walking really close to the car, almost like seeing, like scoping things out, right? But at the time, the first person that walked by the car, I tried to tell myself, like, don't freak out, you're fine. Hey, Chuck, I appreciate the dono. He said, buy you a cup of coffee. Thank you. Skyridge said, here's Bobcat, me, here, Kitty, let's be friends. You got more guts than I do, Skyridge. But I had the car doors locked. Yeah, Dawn, I did have the car doors locked. I always lock my car doors, whether I'm at a gas station, at a parking lot, even in my own driveway, I lock it because you just don't know. And so I was sitting there and this other guy, he was like this big dude and he had headphones on over top of like a hat, but you could tell from the vibe that he wasn't a good dude. You know what I mean? Like he was very aggressive. He was cussing to himself. He was talking to himself, and he walked by the back of the car, right? And then he kind of like stared, and I kind of tried to avoid eye contact, and then he came back and he walked by this side of the car and came right up against the window and walked all the way across the parking lot, and then he went out that way, talked to another guy. This other guy decides to walk over here, and he's like watching everything, and then the guy comes up, he walks back after talking to the dude, comes all the way back up, and comes up to the door, literally walking across the door, and he says, he calls me the B word. He says effing B, and I hear him try to unlock the door. Like he tries to open the door as he's walking by. That's what it sounded like. That or he smacks the door. One or the other. But it literally sounded like he tried to lift it open and kept walking after. And after that, he went back to that other dude that was over there. So then I jump from here because I'm like, okay, well, obviously that sounded like he tried to open the freaking car door. And I'm like shaking. It freaked me out, man. So I jump from over here into the driver's side because, like, even if he wasn't trying to do that, I don't want to risk it. But he did, like, literally cuss at me, and it sounded like it. And I had a weapon up here on this side. So I jump over here, I start the car, and I text the person that I was waiting to hear from. And then I got the heck out of there. It was scary, man. My heart was racing. They have Ring cameras for cars now. I need to get one. I really do, because I experience a lot of weird stuff. A lot of weird stuff. Hey, David! Thank you for the dono and the cute little sticker. It says #1. Hey. Scott said, glad you're okay. Me too. But I kept thinking to myself, like, because I've thought about this several times since that happened. If he had gotten in the car, what would I have done? Like, if I was sitting here and I didn't lock my car and he opens the door and he gets in, what is the step that you take? Do you just climb out the car? You try to get out of the car? What if he, like, holds you in the car? You know? And I feel like these are good things to actually think about. I know no one wants to think about things like that, but I feel like the more you do think about it, the more prepared you'd be. I don't know if it would make a difference, but yeah, even a dash cam is helpful. Yeah. I want to get one of those car door ones. Just get out and let him have it, said Judy. True. What if he pulls a gun on you? What do you guys suggest? Grab your purse and run. Start kicking him, swinging at him until he gets out, said Trina. Hey, Chris. Tell him you're packing and to get out. You fight for your life. You get out. I heard from watching like a bunch of crime shows, I heard that you should fight with all your might if someone tries to like kidnap you or gets in the car, that you should try to fight instead of driving away with them. And that if you go to drive away with them, you're pretty much like a goner at that point. That's something I heard from a crime show. Is that you're more likely to survive even if they attack you in the car or attack you as you're trying to get away at first. Dollface said, yeah, might as well fight for your life at that point. Yeah. Pam said, yes, never let them take you to another location. Joshua said, pepper spray. Tiara said, I agree, you should always have a plan, keep a weapon under your seat. Yeah, I try to always keep something. Go for the eyes. Frying pan. If they make you drive it, then make sure you wreck it into something causing a scene. Oh, that's something to think about. Or wreck it into like, yeah. Because they probably wouldn't have a seatbelt on either. They'd just like, be gone. I don't know. Oh my God, Amethyst said, I had that happen a long time ago at Newport Beach Pier. I grabbed a baseball bat and stuck the guy's. Wow. Oh my God, Amethyst, that would have been so freaking terrifying. I am so sorry that you had to deal with that. That is crazy. That is crazy. I feel like there's only one person that I know of that has actually gotten kidnapped. And I don't even know that person like personally. It's just when I used to do hair. If you guys remember, my eyes dry. That's why I'm doing this. My contacts dry. But when I used to do hair, people would come in and they'd talk to me about stuff and they'd tell me like their story and things they've been through. And this lady came in and she told me the story about how she was kidnapped before. I can't remember exactly how she ended up kidnapped, but she ended up in the back of some dude's van. And she got free after he like fell asleep or something. But she said that now she has so many cameras around her house and stuff, and she has like a big old fence, and like she's scared to like leave her house and stuff. She told me the whole thing. It was just crazy. Nemo said, oh my God. Yeah, it was crazy. But she got away. I guess he like killed other people before too. PTSD. I think so. Because she also, that lady ended up having kids too. So she had daughters and stuff, and she's always worried for them and stuff. But I only seen her the one time, and she told me to always be careful. And I think she shared her story with me as like a warning. Kind of like how like I share stories with you guys. But it was just freaky talking to somebody that actually went through something like that. Yeah. Throat punch will basically stop anybody, and that will give you time to get away. Yeah, and I heard like the eye thing, poke them in the eyes. You had a pit bull ever since. Yeah. And I couldn't believe she got away. She said that, from what I remember, it was so long ago, you guys. This story, like, when she told me this, it was probably, this was back when I worked at, like, when I used to do women's hair. Because I did women's hair at first, and then I became a barber. And I, like, cut guys' hair all the time and did, like, zero fades, and, like, it was pretty fun. But when she told me this story, it was probably, I don't know, like 7 years ago. And she said something about how she couldn't even see. She could just like hear him, like fall asleep or something. Stormkeeper said, I don't think I could sleep at night tonight. I worry about you. No, Stormkeeper, you'll be able to go to sleep. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine because I have a little tiny house to sleep in tonight. You know? It'll be good. We get worried about you. I don't want to worry y'all. But that's also why I want to live stream all the time to tell you guys about stuff. Wow, I didn't know you used to do hair. I did. You can't tell because my hair's all, you know. But, yeah. I used to love it because, like, I don't know, I would always get close with the people that I would cut their hair and seeing their life progress and stuff. Sometimes you get, people that come in and make you think about life, though. Like, I had this one customer come in, this girl, And this is when I was working at a barber shop. And this lady, she was probably like 27, I'm thinking. Beautiful, just gorgeous. She came in with her husband and she wanted to shave her head. And at that time, I didn't like think anything about it, right? I asked her, I was like, are you sure you want to shave your head? Like, are you all right? Like, what's going on? And she just said that she just wanted a new style. And we went back to the shampoo sink to wash her hair before the haircut. And her hair started like falling out. And I still didn't think anything of it. And we went back, we shaved her head. And as it turned out, she had cancer. And she had like stage 4 cancer. And she wanted to shave her head to just kind of own it. And I didn't know. Like, she didn't say anything at first. And I didn't know. After I shaved her hair, oh my God, she looked so pretty. Like, she looked gorgeous bald. Like, she looked prettier without hair than with hair. And her blue eyes were just like, bam, popping. And I kept complimenting her about it. And I think it helped the whole situation. The fact that I actually wasn't aware, you know, because I felt like, I don't know, maybe she knew like the compliment was more real or something, but I've always thought about that. And I asked her where she was going and stuff, and she said she was traveling the world. And I still didn't know at this point. I didn't know until after she left, and the next customer came and talked to me about it. And that's when it like sunk in. But she said she was traveling the world. She was going to go dance. She's going to dance her little butt off, and her husband was excited for that. But I wondered why he kind of looked sad too. And I was looking at him, I'm like, I don't know why he's sad about that. And then, yeah, they left, and that's when I realized. Brad, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. And thank you, Chuck. Thank you for the cute little sticker too, the birthday sticker. But yeah, when you do hair and you actually care about the people, it sticks with you, man. There's always those few people. It sticks with you. Amethyst said, like Sinead O'Connor, she was beautiful bald. Yes. That's difficult to do in the car. What's difficult to do? Hey, Chuck, cuts hair too. What up? So you know what I'm talking about, Chuck. Like, you spend a lot of time with your customers. You really get into conversation and get to know who they are and everything. Here's some money for you, said Brad. I appreciate it. Thank you. Chelsea, you ever been on a cruise ship? I was on a cruise ship one time. It was the first time I went to the Bahamas, and it was with my best friend. And I didn't travel anywhere before then, so it literally opened up my entire world. I seen what is it called? Not a lizard. It's like the really huge lizards. I don't know, I can't think of it. But they like climb in the trees. Not a gecko. Iguana. I seen an iguana for the first time, and I felt like I was looking at a dinosaur. You know? The first time you travel, everything's like crazy. Yeah, iguana. Me too, Mimo. Me too. Miss Mercury said I've never been on a cruise ship. It was cool. I went on the one that had they had surfing available. They had like this surfing wave thing that they installed at the top of the cruise ship. And I tried surfing for the first time on it. I wiped out though. I didn't do that good. I'm gonna open the door and see if we can hear that bobcat and see if it's still around. You hear the dogs? You guys listen, you can hear the bobcat. Do you hear it? It just went meow. Bro, tell me that ain't no bobcat. Tell me that isn't a bobcat. You heard it? Kelsey said, I heard it. Metalunar said, hide. Why do you think I'm in the car? I was outside. And I went to go camping in those woods, yo. Literally. And I heard something climb down from a tree and I took off, man. And I like ran, but then I tried not to run because I thought like it would kick in the like bobcat instincts in the thing. So then I like did this awkward run walk thing forever. Yeah, be careful. We all heard it. Telling you. I think it followed me back from wherever I had the campsite at. Said I heard it. Yeah. That's crazy. It's just so scary. And you hear all the dogs barking and like being crazy. Mimo said, whoa. Be careful, Chelsea. I have a big stick. Yeah. You didn't hear it? It was lagging. Chuck said you are missing a lot. Oh no. What am I missing? Let me rewind here. Did you eat already? I didn't eat much today yet. But when I go inside, I'm gonna cook up some steak. That's all I got. I don't even have seasoning. All I have is steak. I don't have any sides. Get a wooden baseball bat. Could be foxes too. I wonder if it's a fox. How are you going to get in the house? It sounds close. I know, I'm worried about that. Because it literally sounds like it's like right over there. As long as you eat something. I will. That bobcat must know you have steak. It might though, because I started setting everything up out here at this little table. And I was going to do some outdoor cooking with that new portable cooker one of you guys got me. And I was going to do it right out there. And then I heard that bobcat thing making a noise. And I was like, okay, me cooking steak outside is probably not the best choice right now. You know? It's like basically asking to be eaten by a bobcat. Hey, Scott said your live streams are so relaxing. Oh, thanks. I don't know what that was. Nice you learned cooking. Yo, Dark Op. Let me tell you what. I can cook a mean steak. Like, I know how to cook that now. I know how to cook chicken. I can cook some really good chicken. Yeah. Judy said I love her lives too. Thank you. Scott said your live streams are so relaxing. I appreciate you so much for being the incredible, compassionate, inspiring woman you are. I appreciate that, Scott. Thank you. I always wonder if my live streams are good for y'all. Beware the raccoons. To be honest, if there was a raccoon around here, I'd actually welcome it because maybe the bobcat would prefer that than me. You know? Ah, thanks, Charles. Thanks, Eric. Do you know how to cook bobcat though? Mary, we might find out in a second. That bobcat acts up. I'm just kidding. I'm acting tough, but I'd be so scared. No raccoons, the bobcat ate them. You know, it's actually interesting. I haven't seen any raccoons. And like, you know how if you're at a campsite, there's always a ton of raccoons. I haven't even seen one. Like, not one. I've seen squirrels. But that's it. But it's also, I'm further from the city. Like, I'm out in, like, the country. So, yeah. Your live streams are so relaxing, said Kelsey. Oh, good. If there is a hose nearby, maybe you can just spray his butt if he comes near you. If you want to try to cook. Yeah. But imagine me out there, like, hosing down a bobcat. I don't know. Oh no, that sounds like an adventure that I'm gonna let you have that one. I'll let you do that one. I think I'm gonna pass on that one. You've gotten better not putting your hands on your beautiful smile. Oh, thank you, Selena. I'm trying. Well, now here I am doing it. What happened? There's a bobcat. There is. Do you want us to hear if we can still hear it? What if I open this door? I'm scared. What if I open this door and it like rips me out the car? And it just like, and I'm just gone. All right, let's see if it's out there. I don't hear anything. Also, it's like a full moon, y'all. Did you see that? What if you open the door and it's right there? That's what I'm saying. I don't see it. I don't hear it anymore. All I hear is dogs. Y'all, I don't hear it anymore. And I don't know if that means that it's on the prowl. I don't know if that means it's gone. I don't hear it anymore. Hit the like button. Yeah, smash that like button, yo. Thank you guys for being here with me. What's up with those dogs, though? I think with the dogs, every house out here, this is what I realized when I went camping out there in the woods. Every house around here, even the ones like way further deep in the woods, like 30 minutes into the woods, they all have a lot of dogs. And I think that's for protection. I think it's to scare off like bigger animals like bobcats, and all I can think about is bobcats now. I'm scared. But I think there's also a lot of farm animals out here, so I think it's also to protect the farm animals from like foxes and things like that. Maybe it'll scare it all off. So hey Layla, said hey Chelsea, I got here late, but you here. Hey Honnings with David, what up? Hey Judy, said Chelsea, I would love to hang out with you in real life. We would so click. It hurts my heart that we didn't know each other in person. Girl, yes, we would have a blast. We would. We'd be vibing. Maybe we'd go camping. Ooh, how fun. SoCal said, against bobcats or wolves in a pack. Dogs don't have a chance unless it's a mastiff or a Caucasus mountain dog. Those dogs are huge. That's also, you guys, it was such a bad idea to do the camping thing alone. Because I heard like coyotes. I heard a pack of coyotes. Oh my God. I don't think I ever have felt so scared in my life. And I've been surrounded by coyotes before, but I've always had a group with me. You know, like I've had someone else with me. So even though it's scary, it's like, you know, you feel like you have someone else that can fight it off. But I just kept picturing myself like getting dragged off into the woods by like an animal. You know? Rex said that Bobcat doesn't want anything to do with you. Will be running the other way. You know what? You might be right though, because I've actually had a bobcat encounter. I talk about it in like every live stream, I feel like. But like bobcats, they be out there. But there was a bobcat that like sat outside in the background of a video, which I still need to get that video out. And he just sat there and watched me for like an hour, and he didn't like mess with me. So they are more scared of us. Yeah. Just bring someone who's slow. Yeah. That's what my sister was saying. I was talking to my sister yesterday. She said you just need someone you can outrun. But like everyone I know can actually run faster than me, so. Curiosity. Yes, that's what I was thinking too. About the bobcat. But you guys, this has been a crazy trip. I've filmed videos every single day of this trip for you guys. So it's gonna be lit. I filmed at a haunted location for you guys. I filmed in a haunted forest. That was the scariest thing. And oh, I filmed at a haunted mystery location is what I'm gonna call it. And that one was really weird. There was this location I went to. I also filmed at a haunted lake. So that'll be cool. I'm in Ohio in the suburbs, and we go across the road to get our mail from the box, and a coyote was 5 feet from me. And he was more scared of me than I am him. He took off running. Yeah. I think coyotes are very scared of people. Although I did see a video of one trying to attack an old lady one time. Very unsuccessfully. Hey, Mary. Judy said I have a camper. Girl, we should go camping. I will say though, like when it comes to like meeting people for the first time, I'm always extremely awkward. I'm more on the quiet side. I always say something just like really stupid. I don't know why. Happens every time. And it will like make no sense. Because I get really nervous and I feel like anxiety just like controls the conversation at that point. So it takes me a couple times of hanging out with someone to actually like vibe. You know what I mean? Like it takes me a couple times to even like laugh and feel comfortable. And I feel like I have a weird permanent fear face. I don't know if you guys have ever like heard of that. You know how people have like the resting bee face or like resting anger face? Mine's just fear because I've encountered a lot of scary things in my life and stuff, so I feel like I just always look terrified. So yeah. That's why I try not to, I don't know. That's why I kind of avoid hanging out with people sometimes, because I know it takes a while for me to warm up to them and actually get to the fun part of friendship. Brad said, I feel what you mean. I get nervous around females too. Yeah. As long as we're the same, it works out. Yeah. I'm the same way. I completely understand, Leela. Yes. When you met me, you did just fine. Yeah, Kelsey, actually, me and Kelsey hit it off. We were chilling. But I just feel like more so now, I get more scared. I'm very introverted, to Mimo. Will I get hurt is a primal thing animals act on when encountering anything. That's probably where it stems from, Rex. Because, like, also when I met everybody, yeah, I'll just say that, nowadays, I've encountered some things that make it harder to be open. We'll put it that way. BB said, you ignore me. No, I just didn't see your message because the messages they be flying by. Kelsey is an awesome person from what I've experienced. She is though. She was so easy to get along with, and like I hope we get to hang out again. It was pretty lit. Lisa said, sounds like most of us in the group have anxiety. That's why we enjoy the company. That's probably it. And we all probably have a similar vibe. Like, I feel like people that gravitate to you have a similar vibe. Did you meet somebody from the chat? I did a tour, a 21 states in 21 days tour, like a couple years back. And I met like hundreds of you guys during that time. So that's kind of what I was talking about when I met Kelsey. She came out to one of the events. I think she actually ended up coming out to 2. I think we got to hang out twice, which is pretty cool. I was really excited to see her. And yeah. So when I talk about this stuff, that's what it was. Hope your night is going well. It is. And you guys, I'm gonna live stream tomorrow from another location, but I think I'm gonna live stream during the day from a place. It'll be really interesting. But I can't tell you anything about it because I don't want anyone to show up there or find it, but it's gonna be cool. Shout out to me, Bernie from New Mexico. What up? Dark op. Why do you keep spelling it like that? I'm not gonna read it out loud. It's kind of funny though. It's kind of like, I don't know. Everyday treasures. David said, I love the live videos. Yay. Hey Alex. What up? Said, hey girl. Chelsea, how close is the building to your car? It's close enough that I can run to it. I'd say take about 20 seconds. Do you think a Bobcat can scoop me up within 20 seconds? Probably. How fast are they? Run fast. But here's the question. Do I run or do I walk fast? Because if you run, don't they get like animal instincts kick in? And then they like snatch you up? I also heard mountain lions and things like that, they go for the spinal cord. So if you turn, it triggers something about the spinal cord. That's how they attack their meals. Selena said, run, girl. Well, yeah, I'm gonna be running. Face it, don't run. Never run. To be honest, you could beat it. It's not a cheetah. You think? I probably could take on a bobcat. I would try to punch it in like the nose or something. And same car or remodel? Okay, so I tried to build out the car and it just didn't work. It didn't work good. I took everything out of the car though for this trip. So I have the bare minimum. You guys, I've been wearing, I didn't even expect to be out here on this trip this long. I'm gonna be on this trip for like another week. And I only have 2 pairs of clothes and both of them are dirty. Like, I didn't pack any cute clothes because I didn't know. I thought it was gonna be an overnight thing. I didn't even pack my like equipment. So everything, all my videos I've had to record on the phone. I don't even have a charger for my light, so I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I have to buy another charger. But I'm so happy to be on this trip. It doesn't even matter. Like, I'm so thankful and I feel so blessed to even be out here right now. It doesn't even matter. But like, your girl is feeling a little musty, I guess we could say. It's all part of the trip though. It's all part of the road trip. I might hand wash my other outfit in the sink. Cause like, I'm not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't go out in public like this. I can shower though. I've showered every day, so. But could use a washing machine. I have one pair of socks, so that's an experience. That's been an experience. Google said don't show back to the Bobcat, move away slowly. That's good to know. I did sleep back here. You can see some food that I need to throw out back there. It's just containers. Yeah, I didn't really bring much of anything. I have I did bring my drone, so I'm gonna try to get a really cool drone shot of the woods while I'm out here for you guys. But I'm also scared to use it because like I don't know how to use it yet. Hopefully I don't crash it. Would you ever come to Britain? Harry, yeah. I eventually want to go to Britain. I want to go all over. But I would. I just like, it takes time to get there, you know? Eventually. Hand wash clothes and let air dry. That's another idea. I think I'm gonna do that. I wonder if they'll dry by morning though. I feel like when you hand wash your clothes, it takes like 2 days to dry. And I don't have 2 days here. Like, I'm gonna be out of here in the morning. And then I'm heading to another state. So, I don't know what to do. Have you ever been to Cancun? I think I went on a cruise with Melissa and we went to like 3 different spots during that cruise, and I don't exactly remember where those spots were, but I know that I just became really obsessed with snorkeling because it was the first time I ever did it, and I actually got to see like fish I've never seen. I snorkeled with a freaking stingray and a shark. It was a baby shark, and like it was the craziest experience because the first time I entered the water and it was the bluest water I've ever seen. I remember it because it was the first trip like that, just like pretty much my first big trip ever doing anything. So everything was so much more like intense. So it was like this blue water, and like I put my feet into the water and a stingray literally came up, swam by my feet and left, and then a little baby shark came up. That one scared me and I ran out of the water. There was like 3 different animals that came up, and like it was like one after the other, and it was just, it was magical, man. And then I did get stung though by a jellyfish. It was either, I'm pretty sure it was a jellyfish because they were out there. Me and Melissa avoided them, and it hurt so freaking bad. The only other thing it could have been was you could there's a certain kind of like coral that can sting you in a way, like if it scratches you, but I don't think that's what it was. I'm pretty sure it was a jellyfish because of how bad the pain was. I kept, every time I lifted out of the ocean, the pain was so intense I couldn't do it. I'd have to stay under the water for it to hurt less, and it would still hurt a lot, but it was unbearable out of the water. So I had to sit in the ocean for like an hour, but I loved snorkeling so much that I didn't let it deter me, and like the rest of the trip I just snorkeled the whole time, and I had the worst sunburn on my back because like your backs to the sun the whole time. So it was worth it though. That was like, my back was the only thing tan for like a long time. Yeah. Aloha, Ray J. What up? Chelsea, I looked up what scares a bobcat and it said yell, clip, loud, horn. Oh, I do have a horn that I can push. Life of a Mom Adventure said, hi, Chelsea. When I was 14 in 1974, I was always at the beach. You're probably living it up. Probably vibing, chilling, making sandcastles. Sounds like fun. Amethyst said you have to pee on jellyfish stings to stop it. It crossed my mind. I'm not gonna lie. It hurt so bad I probably would have let somebody do that. I didn't just admit that, but like also like, yeah, I probably would have. But I was also embarrassed because like, I don't know why. I used to get really embarrassed back then about anything, like being in pain, feeling like a burden, you know, those smallest things would embarrass me. So I was really embarrassed that I was out there and I got stung by a jellyfish and I didn't want to cause problems. So I actually didn't tell anybody until after we left that area. I just like suffered in silence and like cried a little bit. I like hid it. And then like, I felt embarrassed. So that's how I used to be. Now if I got stung by a jellyfish, I'd probably scream and like tell everybody. But yeah. I see glowing eyes at the back of the window of your car. What? Is there something back there? CJ Edwards, what up? In Hawaii, lifeguard stands have vinegar spray bottles for people who get stung by. Does that work? Vinegar spray bottles. That's interesting. Stops the stinging. Glowing eyes, that's scary. Yeah, that's why I was like, what? I don't see nothing back there. I thought I seen something earlier, but I don't see nothing now. It's kind of creepy. Good night, Craig. Aw, thank you, Miranda. It's like a shadow. Well, that's scary, Brad. Probably a reflection of something electronic. I don't know, because there's nothing in here. The only thing that's here is this light. What happened yesterday? Are you talking about the carjacking thing? We actually got into it earlier in this live stream. We got into full detail about everything that happened with the carjacking thing. But basically this guy came up to the side of the car and tried to open the door, and he was crazy. But if you want the full details of it all, this will upload as a full video and you'll be able to just like scroll through to it, because it's kind of like a long story. But it was scary, and it made me realize that some of the cities out here are far more dangerous than I realized. And I got really lucky that I locked the door. If I didn't lock the door, I think he also thought that I wouldn't have locked the door because I was so like casually scrolling on my phone and like messaging people. I was so focused on my phone with my feet kicked up that that he probably assumed that the doors would be unlocked. But Yeah. No worries, I'll rewatch. Okay, cool. Glad to see you here. Means you're safe. Yes. And I couldn't get good Wi-Fi yesterday. Good thing you had the doors locked. For real, I kept just thinking to myself, like, what would have happened, you know? You hear my stomach growling. I'm hungry. Hey, Brad, thank you for the $2. I appreciate it, man. Hey, Tamika. Are you going in the house? Yeah. All right, let's get ready to run up to the house, and then I'm going to end the live stream as soon as I make it to the door. So one of two things is going to happen. Either I'm going to make it into the door, or I'm going to get dragged off by like a coyote or a bobcat. Either way, we'll be on live. So let's scared. It's also, nah, dude, we're gonna have to wait a second because I just heard something like growling or making a noise like right out here. We gotta wait a second because I think there's something like fucking freaking. I just cussed. I'm so sorry. When I get like terrified, I cuss. I can't help it. It's like a natural instinct or something. I don't really know. It's like I forget to filter. Oh yeah, there's the bobcat. It's back. You can hear it. Oh my god, it sounds so close. Oh my god, that is a bobcat. That is 100%. Did you hear it screech? It like screeched. Y'all, Google bobcat calls. Google bobcat calls. After this live stream, like look it up on YouTube. That is literally a bobcat call. And that sounds really close. That's closer than it was last time. Don't leave the car. Yep, that is a bobcat. That is a 100% a bobcat call. Like, Google it after, compare. I don't know how well it picks up on the camera. It might be calling for a mate. That would explain, I wonder if it's mating season. The last time I had that encounter with a bobcat in Michigan was mating season. And it like started stalking me. It stalked me for days at my mom's house. My mom was so mad. She's like, of course you come here and there's a bobcat stalking us now. She's mad. But like not in like a mean way, just like a funny way. But it was scary because I kept thinking like a bobcat would jump off the top of her house every time I went outside. But I also I showed you guys it. I think I live streamed and showed you like the big bobcat paw print. That thing was bigger than my hand. Like, it was crazy. Because at that time it was like snowing though out in Michigan. It sounds like it's far, not close. That sounded closer to me. That sounded like it was right there. Oh no, it sounded farther away earlier. What if like while we're sitting in here it walks by the car? And I can't even start the car to drive closer either because I don't have the car key. I came out here without the car key. But I can honk the horn if I really need to. So there's that. It would eat the dog before you. Oh my gosh, I like the way of your thinking. Not that it would eat the dog, but thinking that makes me feel a little safer because technically, well, I don't know though. I might think the dog would put up more of a fight than me. Like if it looked at me, do you think... CJ, we don't talk about that kind of stuff in here. CJ Edwards. I'm sorry, I gotta exit that. We're moving forward in life. I'm not going down that road for a good reason. But yeah, this Bobcat is out there. But do you think if a Bobcat's seen you and if it's seen a dog, which one would it go for first? What do you think? It wants wild meat. You're too sweet, said Selena. It's not likely to want you. Okay. Dog. Okay, see, that makes me feel safer because I think you're right. I would probably go for the dog first. Definitely the dog. It goes for the smaller prey. Okay. Hey, Wally. Hi from Los Angeles, California. It would depend on the size of the dog. What about if the dog was in a pack? Because every single house out here doesn't just have like one dog from what it seemed like. It seems like a pack of dogs. You will scare it. Okay, that's good. And that's probably true. So I probably don't even have anything to worry about. But it still scares me. Good night, Craig. I'm also from Los Angeles. Currently in, Azusa. Hey. I'm in Mesquite, Nevada. Where's everybody from? Hi from Illinois. Kelsey. What kind of emoji is that? I've never seen that. Some scared emojis. Just make a lot of noise when you get out of the car. All right, we're gonna get out of the car here because I want to make that steak before I get too tired. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go to sleep. But I do want to, because I do have an early morning tomorrow. Because I have to like check out and stuff and head on out. And I also wanted to work on editing this video for you guys. Because I've been, there's this really cool video. And I've been talking about it on Twitter, but I haven't been able to finish it. So I don't know if I'll have time to edit it tonight or at some point on this trip I want to get it done for you guys. Anthony with the emojis. What the heck kind of emoji is that? I freaking love it so much though. It just looks so weird. Like I feel like if I was an emoji, that would be it. My light died. Great. Yo, we are in the dark. Now there's that emoji for real. We are living it. But that, yeah. Chris, look at those. Mary. Bro, I'm scared. Can you even see me? Can you even see me? Well, I guess we're gonna have to go into the house now because we don't have a light. And I can't even turn on the car to turn on the light in the car. Universe within said, oh, heck. Yeah. All right, well, guess our decision's been made for us. We're gonna run to the door and then, yeah, let me set you guys. I didn't even get to show you guys, but I have a little Snuggie that I took on this trip and I was gonna show you guys because I'm so excited about it, but now I can't even show you. because, oh, shoot. Because you said be careful for real. I will be, though. You can barely see me, I know. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my Snuggie on, grab my jacket, and then show us the house. I can't show you inside the house right now, but I filmed a whole video here. It was crazy. It was literally crazy. Like, I can't wait for you guys to see that. The whole experience here has just been wild, yo. I don't know if we're going to experience even more activity tomorrow or tonight. We just don't know. Where is the sleeves for this? I'm trying to put Snuggie on so that I don't have to carry it, so I have hands free, you know? What if the Bobcat just walked by right now? Oh my god. Okay. Alright. I just have to remember, it prefers the dog. It would prefer a dog over me. That's what I have to keep thinking. Because I'm terrified to go out there right now. But it also, I bet if you match that sound to like a YouTube thing, like it probably sounds like a bobcat in heat. So I think y'all are right about that. So I don't think it would mess with me anyway. I think it's looking for like a mate. Then again though, that when I looked it up on Google, it said that bobcats during mating season get very territorial and they're more likely to attack during mating season. I remember that specifically when I looked it up. When I had that bobcat situation happen. Either way, I think it'll be fine. Just please stay on the live until you get in the house. Yes. Once I get in the house though, I'll be fine. Walk with no fear. Okay. We are opening the door. Oh my god, I'm scared. It's fine. I don't hear it. And I don't know if it's good or bad that I don't hear it. Oh, dang, I just dinged my car door up. Oh my god. What was that? Oh my god, I hear it. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, you guys, I made it into the house. I made it in the house. The Bobcat didn't get me. I'm stuck on the freaking door. I'm stuck. Ugh. Oh my god. Okay, I'm in. I am in. Bro, I thought I was about to be Bobcat food. Ghost messing with you already. Amethyst, you have no idea. It has been wild here. This place is crazy. Bro, I thought... It so scared me. Lock the door. Good idea. It's locked. Safe at last. My adrenaline is insane. Alright, you guys. I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for smashing that like button. Share out the live stream. Let everyone know we on a road trip, yo. We on a road trip. And I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Keep an eye out for a live stream. It's probably going to be during the day. Yeah, it's probably gonna be during the day that we do one from a really cool location. I'll tweet it out. Follow me on Twitter. I'm on Twitter more than anything. And follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being here with me. Good night. I love you guys. I love you. You said I will try and not to miss this one. Oh, you don't want to miss it. Trust me. It's about to be crazy. Bye, guys.